Hey guys, we're back. Tactics Thursday, Hearts of Iron 3. And as you can see, we're at December 1942. So, current state of things. Now, I need to start influencing people. I need to influence United Kingdom, don't I? Okay. No. See, we got good relations. Okay. Okay. Right. So, we need to go on to political map mode and see how things are looking from there. See, there's this fella here. So that's the US Rangers Task Force. Time to go out there and do some intercepting. And okay. So, what I'm after doing is obviously inefficient research, not fussed about that. I'm trying to improve things up here. And production's looking good. As you can see, I've got carriers coming in shortly. See, what I'm trying to do is look on the influence, but if I'm thinking... Production, where are we? No, sorry, technology. There, so my diplomacy is quite low. So if I uncheck those, put that there. Okay, so okay. So, obviously, as you can see, this is the primary attack area. So I'm going to try and take Guam back, use that as a stepping stone, possibly for taking out Truck, as that is where their main base for their navy would be, so that they've got reach essentially all over this area, which is where they're probably going to be based out of. Now, I wonder if we can take those islands as well, because that gives them a base to operate from. Anyway, let's have a look, because this is where everything is located at the moment, as you can see. So I've got the Marines, the Marine divisions here, loads of them, as you can see. So essentially what I'm going to do is I'm going to get as many of those as I can on the transport. We've also got the US Pacific Task Force. Let's just make sure, yeah, that's okay. They're going to go in support. So these guys will be available here. And so that's essentially it there. Now, who have we got in there? Okay, so now the question is, That's as the transport fleet. Okay. And let's get them there. Because what I might be able to do is to get this guy here. No, I can't promote him any more than that. Maybe, how many ships can he have? He can 30. And there's, yeah, so we'll put those in there. So let's unpause that. And get those guys over there now. And then what we'll do is we will send the transport, we'll send the invasion force first, the actual main army, or the main navy, and then we'll send these transports after they've secured the area. So, let's have a look at these. That one, and that one. Merge. There we go. And then we will promote that fella. So he's basically now can command 30 ships. Let's have a look. Oh, no. Let us demote him, sorry mate. And put Burke in place. And promote him. There we go. So there we go. Burke is now much better in that respect. Okay, so let's send the US Pacific Task Force to intercept there. And then what we'll also do is get rid of that, and put all the Marines on the transports. Here we go. So there's these fellas here. Actually, let's send them there to patrol. And then let's send these guys to invade. Okay. So let's see how this goes, shall we? So there's the Nimitz et al. And there's the transport fleet. Wow, 12,000 men. And how many am I sending? 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh boy, there's quite a few. So, okay. No, don't go there, you bloody fools. So we'll do a couple of port strikes on there. Air superiority. Okay. So what we're doing is we're just telling these guys to go in there and bomb the shit out of everything. Not do air superiority. Okay. So as you can see... What? Oh, okay. Have them for air superiority. Five brigades, 2 units. Yeah, it's pretty much screwed. Yeah, see that the organisation's starting to dwindle. And we've still got 7 units in reserve. And they've only got the HQ. Okay. So, let's see how things go. Because, let's have a look here. Dug in. Combined arms, terrain, weather, night modifier. Okay. Yeah, it's night time, isn't it, where we are? Oh no, it's just coming into the day now, so. As you can see, 93. Yeah, look at their organisation is pretty much on the floor. Is that... Oh, it is Yamamoto. Wow. Okay, as you can see. So let's just hide that battle plan as we are watching to see how things progress. If I manage to get Guam back, I will be extremely pleased. Yes! Guam has been successfully claimed. Well done, Guam. What? Oh. So, we'll leave the Marines there. Transport fleet can go back. What they'll do is, what I think I'll do is use the transport fleet to transport loads of these guys here. So I'll get loads of infantry, stick some cavalry in there, I suppose, as much as well. Maybe a bit of armour, just to kind of bolster those guys up. And then I can use the Marines to take other places. Now, let's see. Let's rebase there. Here we go. So they'll have no order. There we go. Now, the question is... Yeah, a bit of damage, so we'll hold fire there and repair stuff. So, Guam has been successfully invaded and recaptured. Now, can we go for Saipan is the question. And possibly Iwo Jima, maybe? See, anti-aircraft guns, land fort. See, coastal fort, maybe? I don't know. Fort it up a bit, maybe? I don't know. Now, the thing is, let's have a look at... Where is it? The supply. There we go. So, supplies are going into the Philippines, okay. They're certainly going into here, okay. There's the Pacific Submarine Fleet. So they're doing okay. Let's send them out to patrol. Just so we get them out and about, patrolling the area. Now, obviously we're going to have, courtesy of this production, a pretty fat collection of ships shortly. So that will be a very nice task force to kick major posterior with. Now, over here, have these guys actually left base yet? See? Okay. Let's send them out on a sortie. Oh. Germany, they've decided defence. What? Okay. Politic. So they're getting closer. They are getting closer. Damn. So look at all that. Look at all that. So it could be that they're fighting back. Now. Oh, look here. Oh, massive invasion of the Brits by Spain. They must have used good old Gibraltar as the kickoff point. So, wow, look at that. Taking Portugal and Spain. And it looks like the Germans are trying to defend against a massive invasion of Spain. Holy hell in the hand grenade. Right. So, the question is... Oh, God, we've only got 11,000 troops. Okay. So... what we could do is... Can we go there, maybe? No. If we can go... Yeah, so we could rebase to Gibraltar. Take some troops with us. But there's not many there, that's the trouble, see? I have not many troops in Europe. And therein lies my problem. Okay. See, that area is still disputed. Luxembourg, Belgium, and obviously France and Germany. Okay, now the question is, I'm thinking that I should try and support this attack here. Yeah, I'm thinking I need to support this attack on Spain. Because that will help out. Okay, so we'll put that in San Francisco. So, let's see what we've got over here. For God's sake. So, we've got that one, the cruiser battleship fleet, but we do not have a lot of troops. That's the only drawback. Now, I wonder... what have we got here? Ah, here we go. So, the question is, can I send all of these guys to America, to the Europe? Okay. If I am going to do that, I will need the mother of all transport fleets. Okay, this guy needs a promotion. No. This guy needs a promotion. How many So he's got 12 and he's got 17, so put another star on his shoulders. There we go. So if we send them down here to Frisco to rebase, and then they'll need to go all the way through the Panama Canal and over to Europe. So what we'll do is we'll send them over to there. Okay, so let's see. Let's put the CNC West in San Jose for the time being. And oh, light hammer tank device. Nice. Okay, so these guys will come down here. Bastards, they keep doing that. Okay. Okay, so that is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8, 9, 10. That's 120. So it's about 150,000 men. Wow. That is a shitload. Okay. Now, the question is, what transport fleets do I have here? Little to nothing, if I'm right. Now, can I get my transport fleet from here? No, because there's no sodding transport fleet left. Okay. So it means then that as a matter of urgency, I need a transport fleet. So, transport. I need them. And I need them top. So let's see. Okay, better advances. What? New Zealand? Okay, let's have a look. Pause that. Diplomacy. Oceania. New Zealand. How can I influence you sods? Oh, it's an allies member, so... And Australia's an allies member, so I don't have to worry about them, so... Okay, so from San Francisco, I need to send these guys to resupply at, where the hell, is it Norfolk? Yeah, resupply at Norfolk. So they're going to rebase there. So they'll come all the way through here, through the Panama Canal, and through. Units of import supply, yeah. Is it Guam? Yeah, that's not surprising really, considering I've only just moved there. Now, the transport fleet should be there, which they are. So what we'll do is we'll close these guys here. And put them onto the transport and send them to Guam. Transport. Okay. So now that's jungle as well. See, truck. I really think I need to get into truck. So, now the question is, how good are these guys' organisation? They're good. They're pretty goddamn good. But let's check on the Rest of the guys here. Where's the bloody Pacific Task Force? Oh, there it is. Oh, idiot. So, okay, they are low on fuel. So the question is, can I? Okay, so let's see. Okay, San Diego, Honolulu. San Diego. See, there's San Francisco, Guam. Okay, so they're running it. Let's put lots of convoys on there. Okay, or lots of protection. I want to make sure those supplies get through. Okay, so that ship now should be proceeding from San Fran. Now, what have I got here? Yeah, I've got loads of other troops here as well. So, is this... Okay. So, here we go. Where are we? Yep, so they're coming from San Fran here. All the way down. What have we got here? Just HQs. Tokyo Acapulco route. See, I'm wondering if these guys here can just rebase to this section on the Panama, to there, refuel, resupply, and then progress up to Norfolk, and then across to possibly this area here. Now, if we take these fellas and tell them to rebase to Gibraltar. Now, what is this? Huh. Where is Chile? Chile. Let's pause that. Okay, so it'll be South America, wouldn't it? Yeah. Yeah, so we can. Accept. There we go. So Chile can do that. Okay, so these guys are on their way here, which is excellent. And then I will land a force of troops here, I think, and then we'll send some troops up into here through the plains area. We'll see. Okay. So they've made it there. Okay. Get rid of them. Okay. Yep, they're supplied. Let's send them straight over. What the hell? Oh, the Pentagon, constructed in 1943. Okay. Oh, baby. Okay. Put them all in the Columbia fleet for the time being. That's all I'm after. So she should make her way across from Puerto Rico. Gits. You know what I'm thinking? I'm thinking that I need to send this little fella. Where's he gone? Oh, there you go. These guys from Guam. See, look, they got their flipping. They got supplies. They got fuel. Question is, are they damaged now? Let's send them over. Come on, fellas. A funny feeling these guys are going to come under some kind of attack, especially based on that and that. So let's see. As these guys make their way there, let's see how far. Can you move there? It's a bit of a pain in the arse to have them moving like this. God. Let's rebase there. There we go. Rebase there. Do it that way. That's quicker. Less hassle. Okay, so all of those guys are there now. What we need to do now is get the transports back over here. And move everybody out of there. So what we'll do is still there? No, they're not. They should. Yes. Excellent. So these guys out of that, and they need to be attached to CNCEU. No, actually, no, they don't. They need to be attached to the First Army Group. Okay, so that's okay. That one needs to be the First Army Group. That one needs to be the First Army Group. And that one. First Army. Let's check. That one's it done? Yep, it's done. Oh, for God's sake. That one. There. CNCU. Actually, let me think. Right, so let's select that, make that as the 5th Corps, and then detach and add them to the 5th Corps, and then these guys detach and add to the 5th Corps, and Where is it? These attach and add to 5th Corps. And these guys detach and add to the 5th Corps. Now the 5th Corps needs to be added to the 1st Army Group. There we go. That's better. Now, can we add that to... no, we can't. So, we'll have to create that as the 7th Corps. So we've got 2 HQs here, 5th and the 7th. And who's got the best skill? Okay, so use this guy, I think. Okay, so that's that's the 7th, part of the 7th Corps. And that will be part of the 7th. And that will be part of the 7th. And that one as well. Let's see, who isn't selected? 5th Corps. Okay, so now what we need is the 5th Corps and the 7th Corps. They need to be attached to the 1st Army Group. Okay. So let's get our boys out there. So what we'll do is we will take off both of those, and no, actually what we want is the 5th Corps here with all these guys. Okay. No, stop. Oh, so we can attack Portugal. Good. So, what we're going to do is get rid of those two and move this bunch of guys here. Up to there, and then use that to push into Portugal and maybe take Lisbon. Okay, so that means these guys, who are now fully redone, will need to rebase to here. And also, these guys here need to go out and patrol. Intercept, sortie. There we go. So basically, they're going to go out there, look for somebody, and then twat them in the face. Which I think is no bad thing. Oh no! 8 versus 30. This is not going to go well for them. Yeah, look at all those beauties. Aren't they lovely? My Pacific fleet. Don't they look great? So pleased to get Guam back. So pleased. So, what we'll do then is we will get rid of these guys here, and we will get the Marines back onto the transport ship and back to the Philippines. There we go. So we'll transport them there. So the Marines will go back to the Philippines. Meanwhile, we will have a nice collection of 20,000 men on the Guam. So that'll be okay. Right. We lost none, and they lost 3. So that's excellent. Now the question is, how damaged are my fellas? They're not too bad. So there we go. They'll return to base. That's good. Now, let's see what we've got in here, as these guys are on their way back. Okay. Is it San Diego that everything is? Yes, it is. Okay, so cruisers, destroyers, submarines. So I think we want to get the submarines out of there. Okay. Now, the question is, once these guys here, I can move all of this armour here, and maybe these two guys out to Spain to assist the English. So, here we go, you've got these two guys here. This wonderful bunch of people here. Bradley, ah, there we go, look at him. I can buy the handy seat. I'm thinking that Bradley, see, look at him. The guy is just stellar. He needs to be in flipping command. Ugh. Right, so where is Bradley? Okay, let's put in his hickey. Right, so okay. So that's obviously a lot better there. Okay. So these guys are now moving into this position here. Small selection of them are moving back. Now, what I need is another one like that. The Second Army. Where is it? So the Second Army needs to be led by Bradley. There we go. So there we go. So they report to the Second Army. And then this guy from the 5th Corps also reports to the Second Army. And the Second Army, go away, these guys report to the 1st Army Group. Okay, so that's a bit better. Right, oh, crikey. Oh, Nelly, look at that. 4 brigades, 1 unit, totaling 9,000, are attacking 26 brigades, 7 units, 80,000 soldiers. Oh, that can't be smart. Okay, so these are light armoured brigades. Going to move those up to there to support now. Thing is, what I also need to do, these units are under attack. So if we take 2 of them and move them to here, pull back so that they can offer a little bit of cover there. So then what I've got is a selection here and a selection there. So let's see how things go. Some of these are already pulling back. We'll have to wait and see what happens. But in the meantime, the transport ship should be here, which it is. It's now rearmed and refueled and all the rest of that shizzle. And let's rebase it to there. Now, down here, these guys, yeah, they're patrolling, which is fine. That's good. That's what we're after. We managed to sink. That's good. Okay, what's that? We are defending against attacks. Has progressed 16%. 4 brigades committed, 15 brigades in reserve. We are facing... Okay, no brigades in reserve. That's interesting. Okay, so... the question is, look at that. As you can see. There you go, so he's bringing up reserves against that 1 Panzer division. Now, let's see. What is that? Is that blowing? Oh, Spain. So, okay. So, is that Italy's taking everything back? Really? Okay. Might have to look into that then. So at the moment, we've got Spain here. Moving across the plains of Spain and into Portugal area. So as you can see, 3 there. Yeah, that's not going well for him. Against an infantry and an armoured division. With, obviously, 15th Armoured in reinforcement. Okay, managed to sink. Excellent. Oh, that's not too bad. So, here we go. Now, how are my troops looking here? These guys are looking good. I'm just wondering if I can send them in here. What if... Where are these guys moving to? Okay. So there's 2 armoured divisions. Move them up to there. And then once we've got rid of that, I might split them into 3 and 3. Here we go. So if I take that one there, split 3 into here. No. Actually, no, you know what? If I can get through to here, I might be able to encircle them. So let's move them up here. Okay. Because then what I can do is I can use this collection of guys here. Oh, frig it. Do hate it when that happens. Okay, so let's put in offensive doctrine. Okay, so essentially what we're doing is we're going to try and push in there, maybe hit that, and then move into Lisbon, take that as a point of importance. And then what that will give us is that will give us that port, and it will give us an airfield that we can then use to move the carriers up. So, let's see. Let's patrol around there. So if anyone's trying to escape from this particular area, I can deal with it now. Let's just go back to the Philippines. Oh, actually, let's check to see how these guys are getting on. Yep, they're back at Frisco. Excellent. So, we'll select most of these guys. Cavalry can go. There we go. And let's send them down here. Rebase. And then across to Spain. And then what we can do is that if this is... Whoa. Oh no, that's better. Or is it? No, okay, so we've got to keep an eye on that. Because it could be possible. See, because Benghazi, they've taken again. God. Benghazi, actually, that technically speaking in the war, it changed hands 5 times over the course of the war in Africa. So, what we can do then is these guys are now moving. So we'll unpause that. Now the question is, can we attack that one first, or should we attack that one? See, I'm wondering whether or not... See, is that a separate... Yeah, that is a separate one, and it's unfortunately over the river. Okay. Here we go. So we're now seeing HQs. Okay. So we'll see how that goes. But these guys are going to patrol outside the area now. I'm thinking that I need to hit that one. There we go. Wow, look at that. 2 units, 15 width, and I've got, obviously, these with Brunswick. See, he's got 5 units, but I've got 4 units in reserve. So he doesn't have to bring up the reserves until needed, but these guys are quite low on Everything there, see? Okay. So what we might actually do is bring these guys here, move them there, and then use that, the CAG, to ground attack. And use that as air superiority. So that should hopefully turn the battle a little bit. See. There you go, 16 width, 9 width. So we've got the advantage in width. And now the Germans are coming in with their infantry. So what we'll do is we'll move these guys up here as well. And then hopefully what we can do is we can basically push them and push them in. So let's just pause that a second and move over to here, because these guys should have arrived by now, which they have. A second, there we go. So we'll put all of these guys, get rid of that one there, put them all back into that, and then send that one to Spain. Send them in there. Rebase. And they'll then rebase to that location. So, oh, look at that, 92. Yeah, we smashed the flipping organisation of these fellas here. They're going to start backing off. Hopefully, what I might do is I might keep one of these guys to move to there, possibly. We'll see. Yeah, 60,000 versus 6,000. Not like it was in much doubt, really, to be honest. But it means that if we can push, we can possibly encircle these guys, move in behind them, and basically encircle them and deal damage, and that's it, their history. And then what we can do is maybe push into the centre of France and hit these guys from behind, closing them off and trapping them. But primarily, I think Lisbon, as it's a major point here, I think will be a good point to go for. Let's see. Okay, so as you can see, 92% in the battle. Yeah, he's history. Look at that armour against that, with 3 more armour brigades bringing it up. These guys probably need a rest, so I probably might, once they've gone there, I might move them down here and see what happens. However, let's see, because any minute now these guys should be off. Yes. Okay. Yeah, so they lost more troops, and then I lost more in Tokyo. Bloody bastards. I'll send them out patrolling. Okay. Intercept. Send them out to intercept. Okay, so these are on the way. And obviously, there we go. So there's that lot there. And this lot here. How are they looking? Yeah, they're looking pretty good. So we've got an armoured division there. They're moving in, okay. Okay. So, right, so we need to move these up, because they're now attacking here, and we need to move these guys. To move these guys into there. So hopefully that should stop that attack on there. Might have to move these guys back in there. So they're now under attack, and we'll put these guys in here. So how's that 44? See, look. Yeah, I've already got the advantage, and then these guys are going to move in as reserve. These guys are 93. I might move those guys to there to support the middle. Johnston Atoll, interesting. Let's move them down there. No, move to here. Okay, good. That's okay. So, let's see. As you can see, 12%, yeah, they're pretty much history. These guys, yeah. So we've got that spot there. Let's move these guys into here, support that area. And then what I'll do is I'll make that move over to Lisbon with probably 3 divisions out of the 5. See if I can take that area. Now, let's see if the remainder... Oh, where's that? Yeah, see. So these guys will now move in, and that immediately changes the battle. See, because they've now basically got them in reserves. Even though these guys could possibly break quite quickly because of their organisation. See, look, their organisation's still reasonably low-ish. So we'll see and wait and see what happens now. Let's leave those guys and those guys. And leave the rest to push into Lisbon. Okay. So, that means then the transport ship should be on its way over shortly. Correction, it's already here. So, let's pause that. And, more importantly, let's get these guys under the right organisational area. So, out into the 7th Corps. So that's the top one. Out into the 7th Corps. Oh, out into 7th Corps. Right, so there we go. That's as many as I can do. So, what we'll do is we'll make that one into the 8th Corps. And then add that to the 8th Corps. That one should be into the 8th Corps. Who's he on? 8th Corps, yeah, he's there. That one should be under the 8th Corps. Under the 8th Corps. Corps. Okay, so I'll put that under the 2nd Army for the time being. So, that means that the 8th Corps needs a good leader. Battle Master, we'll put him in place. And the 8th Corps will now report to the 2nd Army. There we go. So, get rid of all of these. And we'll send these fine fellows up to here. Send them on a strategic redeployment up north. Okay, so these guys here, they're in deep doo-doo, which is excellent news, and we're loving to hear that. Now, let's just check. They're still there. Are these guys resting? So let's cancel that, and also cancel that attack there. But what we will do is we'll set them to patrol. Good, so we're patrolling that area. And okay, so we are pushing them back. Okay. So these guys remain there. How's their oh god, look at their organisation. This is not looking good, is it? Look at that. Okay, so let us just keep them there. And leave those fellas there to regain their organisation. This guy needs to regain it. Okay, these guys can now relax for the time being, and then we'll attack Lisbon. We'll get their organisation levels back up again. However, we can use this almighty great big battle force here of... Oh god, how many is that? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So basically 90,000 men. Now that's nasty, because look. I think what I might do is send these guys up here. Now. Get them to move into there. And then circle round and hit these guys from behind. Okay. Because once these guys there, I might move them into Santarum to block off that area. And then send in the behemoth to flatten everybody. So, these guys can now rebase to San Fran. So let's send them back. And where is my... Where the hell is the flipping battleship? Where the hell... What? Hang on, raise... Ah, there it is. What the hell is it doing there? What the friggin' Nora is it doing all the way over there? Idiots. Bloody sailors. So, that's probably Spain, Portugal, and... Okay. Okay. So the 13th, 49th and 50th. Okay, one ask. So we'll push those guys into there. Let's see how that goes. See, that's the only drawback we got. Armoured divisions against light armour. So, get rid of that, get rid of that, get rid of that, and get them. There we go. 115k soldiers. Oh, now we're under attack as well. Okay, let's see. Okay, so we're advantageous there. Okay. So, where is the bloody... these idiots. Back here. Rebase. Morons. So they are not doing very well. So these guys are being attacked from two directions, but that is starting to improve. Now the question is, these guys here, I move them there, they're basically dealing with beating off attacks, so to speak. But these guys who are a bit low on supplies, as you can see, a bit low. Let's have a look at the supply map mode. Where is it? Here we go. See, there's a good supply area, but there elsewhere is not. Okay. So, if we can get these guys here, oh, they're just good. There's British aeroplanes, and then what we'll do is we'll use those three to attack them. There we go. So that's not going to go well, but that's going to slowly improve because we got significant numbers. Okay. So these guys are moving out, which means we can probably use these guys to attack down that way, and then once we've taken this area and secured that sort of area as a buffer, then we'll be in a better position. See? Yeah, see, wearing them down there. Now the question is, let's see if those guys can go in there. Good, their organisation's pretty good. And that's at 81%, so yeah. Infantry armoured against infantry. Yeah, not bad, not bad. Oh, why is that a 10? Oh, crikey. Okay, so it's got... The thing is, I've got more infantries in divisions in... Okay, see, look. Okay. So those have been pushed out. And what I might do is push up here, take out these guys so that they're not affecting these ones. Because these guys are being attacked from both directions, and it's causing organisational issues for me. See how that goes. Okay, so alright, that's all the... Let's go back to here, Battle of Abreast. Now, where is my sodding US Ranger Task Force? Oh, there they are. Oh, well done, fellas. Patrol. Okay, so good, they've pushed them out of there. Now the question is, can they push them there? Because then that will stop that one. And what we'll do is we'll move these guys up one. There we go. It's looking a lot better. Okay. Are they all attacking? Yeah, they are. No, can't move that. Okay, good. So those guys have moved out of the way. Okay, let's see if we can attack that. Yeah, there we go. So we're basically... Oh, Major General no less. Excellent, better additions. What have we got here? A Henry Dodge Flotilla. Put it in there. Oh, yeah, of course they're in poor supply. So let's see. These guys are now hammering the Spanish, which means hopefully we can at least deal with these guys. I really need to capture Lisbon, but the trouble is I need one of these guys to move back to here, because at the moment those guys are having problems. Here we go. So these guys here can move to there, and then that is now them attacking from all directions. So the question is, can I get these guys to move there? So if I get the low organisation ones to move there, then that will give me a little bit of a backbone here, and then we can start hitting these fellas here. So as you can see, yeah, see that. See, so now they're basically being attacked from two directions. So that should turn the battle for us a little bit. Now the question is, once those guys' organisation goes back up again, I will attack there, push in, try and attack there, and then we've got an encirclement. And that's what we're after. Okay, so what's been attacked? Okay. Oh, surge of volunteers, yay! So, that's pretty much the battle thus far. However, you guys will have to wait until next week to see how it turns out. Thanks for watching Hearts of Iron 3. This has been a significant Spanish and Portuguese punch-up, and we are looking forward to bring you the next step in this invasion by the Allied forces of Lower Spain and the wonderful country of Portugal. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed. See you next time.